It is Friday, June 14th, 2:32. At the time of me recording this video, we got a lot of the weather to talk about, so let's get straight into it. Today, there is a slight risk of thunderstorms forecasted for today or tonight. Scattered thunderstorms can produce large hail damage wind gusts possible across parts of the northern central high plains. This afternoon, large hail and damage wind will also be possible this afternoon from eastern Oklahoma into western Arkansas, and late tonight for southern Kansas into central and northeast Oklahoma. No tornadoes for that, which is really good. Now that's for the day one convection outlook. Let's look at the day two. Now the day two looks like it's in the same place. It's really not. It's a much larger area that we're watching with 15% wind, 2% tornado, and a 15% hail. Okay, now we go over here to the 4 to 8 day outlook. This is where it gets really, I wouldn't say weird, but kind of interesting. We got a big old 15% right there. Now, yesterday, I was already looking at this yesterday. Yesterday, it was showing it would stay off and like not be that big. But I was already predicting it was gonna expand, and it did. Now with this one, the probability for this is only 15%. So not a whole lot, really. Maybe an isolated tornado or two is possible. But the main threat for that will be damaging wind and hail. They already have severe watches going on. Not really, but they're thinking about doing severe watches. Now, if we go, that's all the weather talk for the U.S. Now, let's look out in the Atlantic. Let's see what's going on in the Eastern Pacific. Let's see if we get any hurricanes going on. All right. No tropical activity is expected within the next 7 days. That is really good over there in the Atlantic. Now, if we go over here to the Eastern Pacific, we have a hurricane. We have Hurricane Idalia, or Dahlia. With it, I think that's category 1. And then we're watching this area over here. An offshore Central America for a broad area of low pressure is associated with it. I think if we look at the 2-day graphical outlook, we don't really think it's gonna form, but it could form if it has all the right ingredients. Which, I mean, it's hurricane. It's not it is hurricane season. What am I talking about here? All right, they do have heat advisories over here into central New Mexico, over there into California, and what is causing this is a ridge. All right, so there's a area of high pressure right here in this area, an area of high pressure, and once that ridge starts to break down, the whole entire U.S. is right now above average with heat. But there's going to be some cold that comes in from Canada, right? That is going to come in and sweep down through here. Now, out here in the Gulf, there is a lot of dew. There's a lot of moisture, okay? Now, with this moisture going into next Tuesday, next Wednesday, that moisture is going to spread up here. You're going to have dew points in the 70s to 80s over here in this area, okay? Back over here in Colorado, you're going to have dew points in the 28 to 30. So very dry over here. So right here in this area, because the dew points are going to be moist right here, you're going to have a dry area mass behind it. And then you're going to have CAPE values out of the wazoo. CAPE in this area right here will be 4,000 to 5,000 joules per kilogram. And then go into the next day, the CAPE surfaces over to here, so kind of into in Ohio, Tennessee. I mean, we're just gonna have CAPE everywhere, and that's good for thunderstorms, scattered thunderstorms activity. Now there will be a higher chance of severe weather over there into Washington D.C. today, and a little bit over into tomorrow. They've had flash flooding for about a day now. There will be more flooding at hand for them, so they will have to keep an eye on that. But that is all the weather talk for today. If anything else changes with the forecast, I'll be here to let you all know. Weatherman William out.